music. It's very soothing and kind of cool. Yeah, really soothing music. As you guys can guess, it's going to be more RimWorld. The clue is in the title of the stream, and the music, and the fact that I said last week that I would carry it on. These are all very big clues. I'm gonna let the people gather and bask on my new art that Scorpio Rose was so kind enough to draw for me. It's like really amazing. I can only imagine the look on my face when I saw it. Yes, chosen one. We're enchanting ferrets. That's kind of the sort of thing you do, I suppose, when you're preparing some magic-y thing. Ferrets are useful. They're small and they're fast, and that you can train them, and they're cheap to keep. And if they're enchanted, that will only make them better. So, obviously, enchanted ferrets are what everybody wants. It's what you guys want, yeah? I mean, it's what I wanted. I assume everybody's the same. So how are we all today? How are you, Nova? Or Rail, should I say? And you chosen one. God, the live subtitles closed caption thing is actually surprisingly accurate, and that's like live. That's pretty cool, actually. Right, let's get this show on the road. I have no idea what we're in the middle of doing. I know we have a prisoner. And I know we're trying to recruit him, but we're not doing massively well there. We'll eventually get him on side. I'm gonna have a quick check on whether or not the roof areas and stuff like that are all set up properly. Home zones. Yeah. We could do with a storage building, but we need more wood for that, or something other than wood. Stone cutting, that's always good. Tailor bench. Now let's get rid of the tailor bench. We don't need a tailor bench. What we need is stone cutters. Yeah, we've not really got a huge amount of stuff. Not enough stored to make that. Well, technically they've already met their doom. By definition, you know, this is their doom. It is doom. It is done. I kind of feel like I want to pump the temperature down a little bit more. We're on nearly 3 days worth of fuel. We're doing alright. We're doing alright. We need to get research started. We need more wood. We need some indoor storage for stuff, because all of this stuff's just slowly rotting away, and that's not good. Obviously, steel is important. Let's speed things up a bit. Oh, everyone was going to bed pretty late. I'm going to set some recreation at the end of the day to keep people sane. And set an amount of work time. Yeah, I mean, that seems decent at school. Oh yeah, I'd forgotten I'd got like the school modifying thing. I actually can't wait to see what the whole education mechanism in this mod is like. The fact that you can specify this is the point in your life when you actually go to school and learn all of the things. Right, what are our... yeah, there's the meals that we've got. And I do have the kitchen set up to make... yeah, 10 fine meals. I mean, everyone's scoffing them for now. Oh, have we got enough iron for that? Steel, I mean. Ooh, looks like we have. Right. I'm going to quickly put in any stone blocks. We could really just do with a load of stone blocks. I don't know who's actually flagged to do craft-related stuff. In fairness, we're all pretty much flagged to do most things, because there's only 3 of us. Or 3 of you, should I say. It's you lot there's 3 of. Kind of feel like I just want to get some kind of slavery mod and just turn him into a slave. Okay, let's cut these trees down, they're in the way. There we go. So hopefully we'll get a few stone chunks get chucked into there. I have no idea where Katsuna's actually going to place the bricks. Oh yeah, of course, all the way over there. We have 126 wood. What we really, really need is more building materials. There we go. That should get us a little bit more in the way of wood. Speed things up a bit. I'm going to cancel a few of these steel mining things. Because we're not as urgent for steel. Yes, we have a steel requirement, but it's not that crazy. We're getting plenty of food at the moment. We absolutely... we do need more steel for that. Because wind is just... oh, you know what? I bet it is. It's being blocked by things. I need to keep an eye on that. Or alternatively, I could just put floors down. Problem is the cheapest floor is does require steel. Though we've got quite a lot of steel in fairness. Right, you need to come down here immediately. There we go. It is now not blocked. But there's hardly any wind, so... 175 wood. Why aren't people cooking? Because we've got enough meat and non-meats to cook meals. I bet the priorities. I need to switch to, yeah, this is what I need to switch to. Basic stuff. Flick switches, etc., etc. Fine. Handle animals, cook. I think if there's cooking that needs doing, then there are certain things certain people that should definitely do it. Other things shouldn't be done. Hunting. We're not going to actually bother with hunting. I'm going to manually do all my hunting because it's just so much easier. Who's better for cleaning duty? Probably Pat the Drifter. All rooms are getting cooled, yeah. Assuming that we have power. But yeah, we've got full air conditioning and heating systems for all the rooms. We even have air conditioning for the recreation area. So we've actually got a reasonable amount of stuff. The only thing that is not air conditioned at the moment is one of the workrooms. Well, the workroom. Thanks, Gomathius. That's sweet of you. I do miss those comments because we do normally get them, in fairness. Oh yeah, Pat's still recovering from his vicious and savage fight. People are chilling for the evening. What's Nikolay like? He's oh, there's a psychic sooth. Ravenously hungry. Well, you just need to, you know, get over it, man. So, cooking. Oh yeah, because Pat the Drifter, Kitsuna can cook. Pat is resting. And we're having random power problems again, as per. Or at least the wind's picking up. Oh wow, the wind has really picked up. Oh, it's a bit of a storm. Look at all that rain. Oh, there we go. A friendly AI from your past sent you a message. Starship hidden. Oh, it's this one. Okay, well, thanks very much for the info. 76 iron. Oh yeah, there's massive amounts of energy being produced now. Yes, Burned, that's the one. Sooner, I'm gonna get you to just... Oh, I see. Pat is the only one who can actually cook to find meals. Well, he's gonna get out of bed. Mad alpaca. I feel like a mad alpaca's not gonna be a huge problem for us. Kitsuna, isn't Kitsuna like the pacifist or something? I can never remember. Or did Kitsuna get knocked down and dropped the gun or something? Let's have a little look. Kitsuna. Bio. Yeah. So, right, Ruta, you've got a bolt-action rifle. The mad alpaca is heading our way. Time for you to get your gun out and deal with it. Oh, he's aiming. Oh, that was close. Come on, get rid of it. Kill it. Why are you so rubbish? Well, you got it. You destroyed its lung. Hey, you know, that works. That works for me. Alright, you just run away. And Pat, you can get out here and just run around here. Pat's just gonna get beaten up again if we're not careful. Come on. It's just an alpaca. Kill it. But damn it. Honestly, guys, I swear to God. It's just a few bruises, Pat. You'll be absolutely fine. Oh, you're Pat. Yes, you're a tough guy. You can handle this kind of treatment. I don't know what your problem is, honestly. Look at you. Oh, of course, yeah, I have forbidden that door, haven't I? Right, get cooking. I need to find that mod and hope that it's been updated where you can cook 4 meals at a time. I really want that mod. It also might be nice to have a mod where people can actually carry more than one type of thing at once. That'd be awesome. Yeah. Melty, you're absolutely fine. Minor break risk, Pat. What's wrong with you, Pat? Oh, recreation deprived and in pain and... Alright, alright. Maybe malnourished, seriously? Well, that's rubbish. I mean, anyone would think someone was slavishly forcing you to cook for everyone else. Ugh, disgraceful. Pat's fine, look at that. No one's died yet, Indra. We're actually fine. Pat nearly starved to death cooking food for everyone. But apart from that, and the mad alpaca that beat him up, it's been pretty quiet, actually. I may have doomed us all by saying that, but... Ah yes, the wind has died down to a crawl again. Just crank that all the way down. A raid, oh dear, okay. A group of tribespeople. Yeah, that's a hell of a group. Yeah, I'm not sure what that one person with a shiv... Oh, it is actually a steel knife. Is actually going to do to prepare, but they can prepare all they want. I'm fine with this. Well, weapons and armor are going to be tricky, simply because, you know, we don't really have anything in particular. Yeah, we didn't really have that many people that were any good at fighting. But it'd be useful if I got out to do more hunting, because I'm guessing that that would actually improve his shooting skills in the relative safety of shooting random wild animals. No, they are not Ender. Mostly because they don't actually have a shiv. But apart from that, no. Poor Pat, though. He's only just got over the beating that he had from that previous raid. Then he got beat up by an alpaca. Now he's about to get stabbed repeatedly by some savage tribesperson. Hey Dave, how you doing? It is good to see you here. Let's speed things up a bit until the raid happens. Okay, that's it. The raid has begun. So, no point drafting Kitsune. Let's get you two drafted. You might not be happy about being disturbed in your sleep. And Pat, you're not going to be happy because you're trying to just get some rest and heal. And you're about to get beaten up again as well, Pat. So, sorry about that. What I really should do, I suppose, is give Pat a melee weapon. Because if that's the kind of... then again, yes, they may very well be better at melee, but there's virtually no difference with that and their shooting skill. So, Pat, I am going to... no, I don't arrest people. Now, where's this tribes person heading? They're heading directly north, so they probably will come round this way. The last person did. Okay. Well, they're opening fire. Oh, we finally got one. Yeah, there we go. Shot off one of their toes. There we go. Sorted. And they are dead. What I could really do with, actually, is getting some graves dug. I've got that one grave there, but obviously we're going to need a lot more graves for the dead people to come. I'm not sure whether there's the best place. Maybe it's kind of like... It's like the civilized equivalent of putting heads on spikes. Because as they come this way, they're going to see all the dead people in the graves. And hopefully, at least, will you know, run away. I have not much hope that that will happen. But, you know, we can always dream, can't we? Soaking wet, observe the corpse. Disturbed sleep. Well, it was that or get stabbed to death while you sleep. Really your choice, Pat. Oh yeah, of course. Kitsuna's like a right in the, you know, prime of health. Blocked arteries. Kitsuna, you're basically falling apart. Now, we have 100 bricks. Probably more now, 120 bricks. So the question is, if we built limestone bricks, they're 5 each. So, yeah, I mean, that's quite a few. We've got 24 units, as it were, of brickage. And here is our beautiful, beautiful stockpile room. It's not huge, not at all, but it's something, you know? I believe they actually nearly got the whole thing done in one day. Wasn't too bad. Yeah, and I basically just went with whatever it randomly came up with. It makes it a bit more interesting in a way. But poor Kitsuna, are you suggesting, Ender, that we abandon Kitsuna and stop giving them medicine for their asthma? Is that what you're saying? We should just let them have an asthma attack and die? Because that sounds like a bit of a hard tack to take. We can't have all buildings flammable, chosen one. Oh dear. Looks like our poor little dog has got flu. Dog flu, obviously. Do we actually have any herbal medicine? Yes, we do. Now, oh yeah, Pat's going to... Aww. Give the poor pooch some medicine. Oh, God, Matthews, there are so many starting conditions that you can have. I mean, you think that blocked artery is a weird starting condition. There are so many, and they're all mental. Well, not all mental, but it's kind of like, it's weird and kind of cool, but mental, that they've all been entered into the game as being conditions at all. It's kind of why I like this game, because there is a lot of weird thought that's gone into it. Yeah, I think that's what he meant, Ender. We're building up a decent supply of food. We've got a lot of meat and veg, actually. We're not really on top of cooking meals, I'll admit that. But that's because Pat keeps on getting the shit kicked out of him. And when you've only got one really good chef who can make fine meals, and they keep on getting beaten up, then, well... Perhaps cooking should be higher than bed rest. Well, Kitsuna though, you may be really, really crap at a lot of things, you know, with your asthma and your heart artery nonsense going on, and your unwillingness to fight. But you're a damn good doctor. You one smart cookie. Nicolay, why aren't you joining us yet? I know you're missing a leg and a kidney, and you got malnutrition. Why aren't we feeding you? That's because we've got no meals. Pat, get your act. You know when you wake up, Pat, I am gonna get you on meals again all day. People are eating raw meat because of you. I mean, what's up with that? Kitsuna, stop eating raw meat. You might be an intellectual, but honestly, it's savage. Just stop it. Kitsuna literally ate raw meat. It's just randomly. Go on then, Pat. You start getting cooking before everybody dies. Maybe not quite that cold. Looks like the storage area is just about done. Yeah, they're going to slowly move things over now. Hopefully all the plants inside will die. And then it'll actually look like a decent storage area. An eclipse. Well, that's not actually a big problem. We don't have any solar power, so yeah. Come on, Nikolai, join us. Here's some food. Join us. Yeah, he's quite stressed. That's the thing, Nicolay. If you're joining us, if you agree to join us, then all of these negative feelings you're having are going to disappear. You know, we'll let you eat at the table. You won't have a powerful prison cell. You won't get to sleep on the ground, although we don't actually have a bed ready for you. But nevertheless, these things probably won't be the case, you know. And then you'll end up getting renamed. I'm not sure what we'll end up renaming you. Probably like Dave Everyone or something. If you join us, you get a new name like Dave. What a cool name is that, hey, Nicolay? Dave. Just rolls off the tongue. You have to ask yourself the question, who likes Dave? Everyone. We have a big meteorite made of slate. How is that even a thing? That makes no sense. Well, Pat's just naturally cooking without being prompted. Well done, Pat. Good for you. Awful bedroom. Yeah, the bedrooms aren't great, guys. I'll admit, but there's not a huge amount. Oh, what the hell's this? Oh, Kitsune, you had a heart attack. What the hell? Don't have a heart attack. That's not good. Yeah, that's not good. Hey, Ice, how you doing? Yeah, you just come to meet all the crazy fun of Kitsune just like spontaneously dying on us. Okay. Who is the second best doctor? Pat. It's entirely up to you. Oh no, you're already on the way to rescuing Kitsune. Yeah, we've had our first little really big emergency. And they're going to tend to Kitsune. Good. What the hell is this? The recommendation, if possible, consider amputating or replacing infected limbs in order to keep colonists alive. I don't think amputating their heart is a good idea. Just a thought. So, they've been successfully treated for a heart attack, which I'm guessing is just stabilizing them and giving them pain meds. Damn it, Kitsune, don't die on us, man. Isn't this dramatic? Oh, Pat's like more medicine, apparently. Like, apparently there's more medicine required for something. Oh, there we go, actually. Oh, I see. So the first treatment was maybe like to stabilize, and the second one was to basically get them straight back on their feet. Damn, Pat. I mean, you might not be the doctor of the colony, but Kitsune's like exactly like they were before. They're like as good as new. Well, that was good. Well, that old storage area is now fully retired. Easy good. I feel like it's time to put just a crappy concrete floor inside here now. I feel like that's worth doing. Just to neaten it up. You know. Are there any horrible trees growing in this zone? Not really, no. I think research is something we should look into. We've got quite a bit of wood, not like as much as I would like. just going to highlight any wood-ready trees, as it were. Yeah, asthma. I thought they'd already been treated for the asthma. That was the thing chosen, is that they had a heart attack. And I'm pretty sure that they'd only recently been treated for the asthma. Oh, we're having some power fluctuations. We need a load more steel. At the very least, for the generator. We did all the stone blocks that we needed. Do we even have any stone blocks left? Did I like perfectly use every single stone block? I mean, yes, I measured it perfectly so that I knew I would have exactly what I needed. I have no idea, Pat. It was just there when we arrived in the colony. And you've got to admit, it is, as you say, a damn good helmet. Flow's looking a bit tatty though, yeah. Kind of feel like I want to give you a big stick so you can hit people. But hey, at least it keeps your brain intact and possibly your face pretty for your mum. Wow, Pat, you are a slow miner. We've got 3 fine meals. In fact, actually, all the meat is really gone downhill. I'm going to have to send someone out to go get some more meat. What time is it? 8 o'clock in the evening. It is... Okay, we can go hunting. It's not too late. I would say that, Wouter, you could do with some food. So go and consume food. That'll make you happy. What? Oh yeah, because that's the freezer room. It's really cold in there to keep everything preserved. Okay, you're not going to play horseshoes. Honestly, your recreation requirements, basically nil at this point. You're going to go hunting. And the great thing about night hunting is that you can see snoring animals. Although that particular animal isn't snoring yet. Oh, hang on. There we have a bunny. Well, we got a bunny. Pat, you're playing chess where you can... See, then again, Pat, you can just immediately butcher. Any more movement? Well, there is a raccoon type creature. Now it is a dead raccoon. type creature. As soon as... Oh, actually about to rest. Hold the dead raccoon. And then we can have some squirrel meat. I know squirrels aren't exactly the most bountiful of meat givers, but it's asleep and it's there. It rotated and oh no, it woke up. It's now thinking, what was that loud sound? Yeah, that was the loud sound. Your death. Now the question is, where do they actually haul things to? Yeah, I have set up the freezer to accept dead animals. Excellent. All the dead animals. Nikolai, you need to get your shit together. Join us. Resistance is right the way down. Nearly there. In fairness, nobody in this particular little group is particularly good at combat. You know, one of you refuses to fight and the other two are rubbish. So, you know. Oh, solar flare's taken out all electrical devices. Well, that's going to be good for the freezer, isn't it? Yeah. Chances are things will be fine. But, we'll have to keep an eye on things. And Pat will probably worth butchering the animals, because I think that pretty much... Oh, we can't actually... Yes, oh, yeah, we can. Being dumb. Oh, is the dog still got the flu? Oh, come on, man. Well, at least the immunity's building up. And at least we've got some herbal stuff, because there's no way I was going to give the dog the good medicine. Not a chance. Oh, that was... Oh, God, yeah, Chosen One. I remember that. That was mental. I can't even remember how we didn't kill it. I think it... Did it just die or something, that Brachiosaurus? I think it just spontaneously died, or it got into a fire, or exposure killed it, or something. I can't remember what it was. I'm pretty sure we didn't kill it. And yeah, the amount of meat that just exploded out of it when we butchered it. The meat kept coming, and it kept coming and coming, and it's like, what the hell? Why do we have this much meat? It's like filled the freezer. Even though the actual Brachiosaurus only, you know, occupied one tile, all of its meat occupied like 12 tiles or something. Oh, Pat's cleaning the inside of the fridge. Good man, good man. What's the... So we've got 30 days on that. 2 days on some meat. Yeah, some of the meat's going to go off soon. Hopefully the solar flare won't last too long. It's lasted 4 hours so far. And we've got 1.5 to 2 days before our meat rots. And an electric stove to cook it with that obviously doesn't work because it's electric. Yay! It's all good. It's all good. I mean, this is fine. Yeah, and yeah, you make a good point. It's only food. It's not like we need it. I think we need to build another building. So I'm gonna put another job on the stone cutters. Probably worth as well. You know what? For Rail, I'm gonna put a wooden stool in there. Because I know what Rail's like. He's like, oh no, don't make chairs. It's a massive waste of time. No, make them stools. Oh, he's a good coffee. Worst case scenario, I could make a fuel stove. I mean, I could make the fuel stove in that exact same room, actually, for times like this. Okay, sounds like the solar eclipse is, the flare's over. The fridge is gonna kick back in again, and we haven't lost any food. This is a good thing. What the hell, Luto? What are you doing, man? Mate, you wanted to haul all that wood to the stool, and then when you got there, you just decided you're not going to do it. Is it because Kitsuda's standing there? Pretty sure you're allowed to put wood on that location. You don't have to build it. Oh, Pat, don't you worry about it. I mean, it's not like we have big wood-burning generators right next to the wood structure and heaters on wooden floors and stuff. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. This is all just, you know, normal stuff. Really want to up the priority of cooking for this guy. Yellow nugget looking things? What, these? Well, I think they're just dandelions. Or are you talking about something that's in the freezer? Or these rainbowy things? You have to be a bit more specific, you know, Gamathius. There we go. A poor quality stool. What are you on about? You know what, sometimes I have no idea what you guys are on about. Got a lot of plant matter. Ah, I see. Yeah, they were either potatoes or rice. I think we are actually growing anything else. It's all rice and potatoes. You know what? I think it might be an idea, since we've got, theoretically, you know, a lot of rice. I'm going to swap one of our rice fields. You know, once it's actually, you know, harvested. Or even maybe just this one now, because it's only just partly grown. I'm going to change it from rice to... well, I think it would be sensible. Heel root. Ah, but nobody can do that yet. What is our grow skill? 6. What can you do with 6? Corn, strawberry, heel root 605. A psychoid plant. Oh my god. You know what? I mean, or we could brew some beer. You know, let's get more stuff going. That's what I'm gonna do. Psychoid plant there, and I'm going to then put a nice little growing zone here and here. And I'm gonna set some of these to things like hops and cotton. There we go. So we've got a few more things now that we can grow, and hopefully it'll all be good. And I don't have that tilled soil mod. I need to enable that. I'm not sure whether I'm able to enable it on an existing save. I might be able to. Well, that's what I'm thinking, Pat. I might as well, you know, get all of you guys high and addicted. It'd be amazing. Just think of the fun you guys will have. Yeah, what's up with Katsuna? You got some negativity. Slightly impressive dining room. Oh, wow. Well, that's cool. At the moment, people aren't too bad mood-wise. I'm actually quite surprised. I mean, we all have very low expectations. Impressive rec room, slightly impressive dining room. What's so impressive about this thing? I mean, it's a little bit dirty, but I suppose the chairs are quite nice. I should really look around for the best quality chairs. Oh wow, that's just a filthy stool. But yeah, the actual dining room is all right. These chairs are, yeah, a bit of a mixture of qualities, but on the whole, I think for the most part, everyone's actually quite happy, apart from Nikolai. But that's because he's a stubborn git. Still got some resistance. We've only got 3 fine meals again. Come on, Nikolai. I'm assuming that the reduction is... It's saying low mood, so I'm guessing that because his mood is low, he's not as happy. He's not like... The reduction in his resistance isn't as great. Or something. Normal quality bed. Hopefully now he'll be like less concerned. Yeah. I mean, I could really put a table and chair in there to make him even happier, but the problem you've got is that I don't need the table and chair in there from that point on, because it'll just be like his normal bedroom and he'll have the communal area. Okay, we have a good number of stone blocks. I think it is time. Actually, let's expand this zone out and shrink it a bit, and then put some nice limestone walls. We've got a bit of mixture of limestone and sandstone now. It's cool though. Let's get rid of. But then again, we could smooth that. Limestone walls. Poor dog. At least he's basically almost over the flu. Immunity is now 98%. Actual flu is 72%, just ticked over. So, yeah, dog's fine. Dog will be fine. Monocam, you will live. What are you doing, Pat? You're meditating. Oh, we're out of meat again. Oh, and the Monocam's up and running. Right, let's go on a murder run. Oh, there's a bunny there. Pat, it's time for you to go murder some bunnies. Yeah, we're not going to murder the boom rat. That would be a really bad idea. Wow, that was a good shot. Amazing. I'm impressed. Oh, so close. Oh, look at that. You're amazing. Sooner, you are building a limestone wall. No, you are hauling a hare. What else do we have over here? Ooh, Timberwolf. That could be... This would be funny if it all goes wrong. Yeah, which is why I'm not going to do that. Let's go for the bunny. Yeah, let's leave the Timberwolf alone. Because I bet the Timberwolf will be displeased if we start shooting it. We got the bunny. Didn't kill it though. It's running straight toward the wolf. I don't think it matters. My god, it took 3 shots to kill that bloody thing. I mean, I could go for the wolf, especially now it's asleep. What do you think, guys? Wait for... I was about to say wait for Kitsune to get here so Pat's got a backup, but I honestly don't think that's going to help. And you know what? No, because he hasn't got a melee weapon. So when the wolf inevitably takes the first hit, gets angry and tries to mutilate him, he's then going to have to pistol whip it. And I don't like the idea of the butt of a gun versus the teeth of a Timberwolf. I don't think that's good odds. Okay, it's 10 o'clock in the evening. Still looking for something else to mutilate. There's a load of steel down here. Let's unforbid that. Ah, perfect! Nice big prey. Still missing. Prey could be pretty big, you're still rubbish. Got 3 hits. Slant killed it, come on. It's absorbing them bullets like a boss. Need warm clothes. Yeah. The outdoor temperature is gonna reach 2 degrees. Well, it's 27 degrees at the moment, game. What are you expecting? Some horrible, horrible sort of, you know, cold snap. And no, we're not meleeing the wolf to death. Nor going for the boom rat. Guys, I swear, it's almost like you want the colony to fail. I mean, it's going to fail regardless of whether you want it or not. I'm just saying, you know, it's a thing. What do we think? I think wood floors. They're pretty. Okay, right. Second workroom is done. Yes, it's got a flammable floor, but you know what? It's fine. It's absolutely fine. Well, Ender, that's really nice of you to say. That's thank you. I guess you terrible person. You really are a terrible person. Just thought I'd emphasize that again. A hopper. What else do we really need? We've got butchers, we've got a sculptor's table, perhaps. Because we've obviously got the woodcutters. But artistic sculpting could be quite good. What else have we got? Obviously simple research, so that's done. I think maybe the sculptor's table. I'll be honest and say I'm not 100% sure what the best way to do this is, but you know, I think the sculptor's table is probably the best bet. Once we have research up and running, hopefully we can get batteries sorted. That should stabilize a good portion of our power problems. Well, don't eat raw food then, Wouter. That's the solution to that problem. Damn it, Kasuna, stop eating raw food. Right. Time to choose some research, I guess. I think the obvious choice is the battery. It's pretty quick to develop, and it really is useful when you're depending on things like wind power and stuff. It means we can start depreciating the fuel generators. Oh, Ender, I don't think you should wonder about that. There absolutely is something wrong with you. Don't wonder. Wonder no longer, because I'm confirming that yes, there is. Jade. You could make some sculptures out of jade. That'd be kind of cool. Well, the research is actually coming along quite well. But then isn't Kitsuna quite a smart cookie, as I described them before? Here we go, we've got a big nice lump of jade. Well, it's not that big, but we got some. Ooh, okay, that was a nice storm. Okay, maybe I need to build some more air conditioning, because I'm pretty sure that's a bit warm in there. It's like a tropical storm. Sounds wicked though. I'm gonna put a load of roofs up between the buildings now. Cannot build a roof over an oak tree. Well then chop the bloody tree down. We don't want no stupid trees. Ooh. That was quite close. Now thankfully with it raining it means that if any of these lightning strikes do actually cause a fire, they should in theory go out pretty quick. In theory. Yeah, because there's a fire there. But it is extinguished. So hopefully things carry on along those lines. There we go. Now the temperature, if we end up having a weird... Oh my god, it's so misty. Yeah, we got quite lucky with that rain, I'll be honest. Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening indeed. Okay, Pat, you have you've done well with your, and yeah, cleaning up the larder area is probably a good idea. But I need you now to go hunting. Wait for you to finish your job. Okay, right. I don't know where the nearest walking meat sack is, but we'll just... Oh, hello. Yeah, these guys can be a little bit awkward. They do have a chance of just revenge on harm, but it's quite small. And if Pat needs rescuing, then Pat needs rescuing. There is a squirrel here, which I am actually going to kill first, and then let someone else come and deal with. Perfect. What's Kitsuna doing? Researching. Router? Hauling steel. Well, you can prioritize hauling a squirrel now. This is going to end up badly. Yeah, question is that injury particularly no immediate danger at all? Come on, Muffalo. There's the Muffalo in danger now. So it will bleed out if we left it, but I ain't got time. Hey, at least you're hitting it, Pat. I'll give you that. Just pump bullets into its fat, bloated body. It's got 9 hours to bleed to death. But let's keep going. Whoa, you got a good shot at it then. That should have a significant amount of meat. That's good. To be honest, Pat, yeah, your shooting skills were fine, but then you actually managed to really do well. Obviously, that's, you know, mitigated by the fact that you were trying to hit something that was so big it filled your vision. You would literally have had to have pointed the gun behind you to miss. But apart from that, yeah, you did really, really well. Well done. No, you're not going to pray. You're going to butcher that. I mean, yeah, you could just butcher the squirrel first, I suppose. I mean, that works. Yeah, that's good. It's like 175 meat for that one thing. I'm pleased with that. I'm pleased with that. We've got a freezer, so I'm kind of tempted to pump up the amount of fine meals I want in storage at all times to 15. Yeah, we're trying to recruit him. Go on, Kitsuna, get your research done. But then again, I suppose... Yeah, come on then. What are Nikolai's opinions like of us? Very high opinion of Kitsuna. Even though Kitsuna is staggeringly ugly. Poor Kitsuna. Ugly, bad heart, asthma. I mean, you really have an awful lot not going for you. Medical student and a medic soldier. Yeah, no wonder you get so much positive things for that. Incapable of violence because of being a wimp. Oh my god, no, that's nothing to do with it. It's just also a wimp that's staggeringly ugly. So you can't take the pain. You're really, really ugly. You refuse to fight. You know. Kitsuna. How the hell did you manage as a medic soldier? How? Well, at least you got to research. And now you're relaxing socially on your own in an empty room. Yeah, exactly, Pat. And staggeringly ugly is not great. I mean, don't get me wrong, bedside manner is more than just looks, but you know when the medic comes along and they look like, I don't know, the back end of a bus that's gone into the back end of another more ugly bus, then yeah, you're not gonna... It's not helping you relax. Whoa, guys, what are you doing, man? What was that? Kitsuna compared Pat to a mugger. Kitsuna! You would have thought, oh my god, they're rivals as well. Just like, Pat, you're a mugger. Or you're nothing like a mugger. That would be comparing them to a mugger by saying that they're nothing like one. And then Pat and Kitsuna chatted about hostile priests. Were the hostile priests mugging people? Those two need to get their shit together because they're just gonna beat the crap out of each other at this rate. I mean, Pat and Walter get on fine. I like how Pat and Walter have no opinion of Nikolai. They according to their social panels, Nikolai doesn't even exist Kitsuna, yeah, you know, actually has no opinion of Nikolai, but Nikolai really likes Kitsuna, so this is going to potentially end up badly. Actually, I've not really looked at this. Oh my god, Nikolai is like a badass hand-to-hand combatant. Oh, we really need him. We really need him, actually. He's not fantastic at anything else, although construction and intellectual, of course, he will get there. But yeah, he will be our sort of soldier, I suppose, if he can join us. What's his resistance like? It's minimal now. 1. Does that mean that once his resistance is gone, he then has a possibility of joining us? I hope it bloody does. Badly malnourished. Why aren't people feeding him? Oh, hang on a second. Why is he... Oh, no. It's just the name of the bed. Someone needs to feed him. Just, you know. Just saying. Kitsuna, you know what, man? You need to feed him. What's this? Exotic goods trader from the Pact of Ubern. Oh wow, that's a big trading company. That's oh, and there's loads of walking meat over there. Oh god, they're going straight past the insects. Let's see if they oh, the insects are sleeping. Because you see, this would be hilarious. Is anything gonna happen? Insects gonna wake up? Are they gonna bother the insects? No, everything passed without any event. I don't know whether I'm disappointed or relieved. Hang on, what the hell? He just looks like the most mental person. That just look like a weird kind of robot. I mean, he's not, but kind of look like it. Now, the question is, how to... Kitsuna, seriously, you need to, like, deliver food to our prisoner before they, you know, die a death. Okay, Kitsuna, you are our trader. Kind of. So, you need to go and do that. While Pat adds to our big supply of noms. Okie dokie, they've got plenty of silver and plenty of goods. Question is anything that we've got that they want? We've got components, we've got that tea that we still have yet to drink. It's probably true, Outer, actually. Yeah, you don't even know the guy is in the room. You don't know that we even have a prisoner. It's just kind of like, oh yeah, do you remember that guy that we shot today? Yeah, what's his name? Yeah, Nikolai or something. Yeah, I'm glad he's gone. And then, like, Kasuma's got this, like, pet sealed away in a secret room. Just like, yes, my precious. Soon you will be ready to be released. A homebrew arcade cabinet. Oh, fantastic. Look at that. I mean, for 1,000, no thanks. They have 17 of them. What kind of weird trader is this? What the hell is this? They've basically got some really weird gaming cabinets, and they're just like peddling mass numbers of them. That's mental. They've got like 50 or something of them. What Ender never used trade? Why have you never used trading in this game? Is this the bit where you say that you've never played the game? Because then that's acceptable. But seriously, that's a bit weird. It's a shame that they won't buy any of the raw materials that we've got. That is a shame, but what you gonna do? So, do they have anything that's actually useful? Components. Well, we've got 24 components. That's enough for now. We also found compacted components somewhere as well. We could buy a bird. Probably not worth doing it. Glitterwood medicine, no. More tea. We haven't drank the current amount of tea, so there's no point in that. Autistic neurotrainer mech serum. What the hell is that? A 1-use superdose of mechanites tuned to train a specific skill. The dose is administered through the orbit of the eye. Once released into the brain, the mechanites quickly improve the subject's skills in a specific area, transmuting themselves into neural tissue as needed. So it makes them higher craft skill or something because it's artistic. I kind of want to buy a gaming cabinet. No. Bionic spines, power claw, and an Archotech eye. Cool. It's got like, it can see all. I can't say that there's anything that jumps out of me is worth buying. We could get a tube television for a laugh. We just all become television junkies. Like, I have to say, I'm kind of interested in what these guys have got, but only from a academic kind of, oh, I didn't know that we had that in the game. You know, is that part of a mod or is it in the base game? I don't know, but yeah, it was interesting, but not much use. So yeah, these guys can just chill around the colony for a bit and trample our crops. Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry, that's just, you know, our food. Feel free to just destroy it all. Quick question though, do I need something to make alcohol, or is that something that I can just do on the stove? Doesn't look like there's anything in particular. Got a smelter, nutrient paste stuff. I mean, the hopper maybe, but it says to hold resources that are used by things like the nutrient paste dispensers, suggesting that it might have another use, but I don't know. Eh. No, Gamathis, I'm not buying the Doomsday rocket launcher. We've nearly got batteries researched, I've just suddenly realised. Once we have batteries researched, obviously... Oh, you know what? Right. Let's do something a bit more sensible. Let's churn a few more boulders into bricks. And then build a battery building. I'm just going to put like make a little two-part building that's for a couple of batteries. I don't think it's going to be that easy, and I don't think it's as much as the Doomsday rocket launcher sounds awesome. I doubt very much it's so powerful it just wipes them all out. I feel like it's not quite that simple. Now, next thing, I'm tempted with smithing. Smithing is definitely a possibility. Beer brewing, since we're actually, you know, growing hops. So I think beer brewing. Yeah, let's research brewing of beer. And then there's obviously some. Oh, I see. Kupro's mods. Arcade construction. Paradigm. What the hell's that? Euphoria-inducing painkillers. Nice. We need microelectronics for that. Okay. Well, we'll get microelectronics eventually. But at first, beer brewing. I kind of feel like I need to put some slabs down. Not concrete like Rail would do. Because Rail's a savage. Oh, you know what? This guy. We have had a reduction of 1 point before in the resistance. So I'm curious as to whether or not we're going to get that 1 point. Oh, look at that! No, I thought that was something else. Damn it! Don't time other pop-ups when I'm waiting for something else. A refugee... Well, I think we should. Now, there's a chance that these traders will leave before the hostiles arrive. But there's a good chance that the traders will still be here when the hostiles arrive, at which point they will shoot them to death. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to offer safety. Okay. Hippo, you are running for your life, and hopefully the hostiles arrive soon so that the traders can help fight them off. Otherwise, question is, what is Hippo like? Hippo won't craft or cook because incapable of an awful lot of things, actually. Yeah, the traders will help us if they're still here, Pat. That's the thing. If they're still here, they've been here for a while. I feel like they might decide to leave. I like how Hippo is both gay and tough. It's just like, yep. Oh, hang on a second. Yeah, she's basically a bit of a butch lesbian is basically what we're saying here. Cool, right. Well, I did say that Dave gets the next person. So, Dave, you are now, you're now a butch lesbian. No, you caught the flu, Monicam. You caught the flu, but you were carefully tended back to health, and yeah, got a decent immune system, I have to say. Right, where are the savages? Recruitment attempts will begin, so Nikolai may actually get recruited soon. So now the resistance is gone, there's a chance. Let me remind myself. Yeah, got no real capability of much. Okay, well, first things first, you need to grab a knife, Dave, because you are vaguely competent at swinging and stabbing. So you're going to help defend us against your adversaries. We could really do with tailoring. Here comes the raid. Oh no, it's one guy with a club. How will we cope? Oh, I like all these wild boars. Oh, look at all these wild boars. They've got a 2% chance of revenge when you attack them. But yeah, that's tasty. And they're chilling around a skeletal raccoon. Cool. So, okay, he's gonna get good old Red. Female penitent. Okay. Well, while we're waiting for them to turn up, I'm actually just gonna build some more housing, or at least. Oh, you know what? We've got no wood. Did not notice that we had no wood. I'm gonna quickly flag an order to chop wood. Yeah, let's flag all of those trees. Let's get a load of wood in when we have time. We've got like a random dead muffalo out here as well. It wasn't the one we had because we butchered that, and you know, butchering spontaneously destroys the skeleton as well somehow. It makes perfect sense to me. Okay, so Dave, Pat, Wouter, Draft, get over here. Actually, then again, if we want the traders to help us, let's just hide behind them. It's kind of rude. Okay, who's got the big gun? No, you know what? Yeah. What is this Red trying to do? Oh yeah, you're just going to attack one of our generators, eh? There we go. Disaster averted. Now, the problem with Nikolai is he's still in the jail cell. So I think let's just very quickly put in... not a sarcophagus. That's not what we want to do. Technically, a sleeping spot is still furniture. So, Kitsuna, you're going to capture Red. Since you're the social person. Cool. Well, the traders definitely helped. I feel like we probably could have handled that. Oh, hey Dave! Thank you very much for your donation. Thank you very much. That's awesome. Messed them up. Yeah, well, you kind of watched a little bit as they got messed up by somebody else. Kitsuna, are you going to tend to Red? Yeah. We've got some heal root. We need a bit more heal root, actually. Did these traders have heal root? I don't remember. At least now that Nicolay's resistance is broken, he's got a 52% chance of recruit each attempt. How is Red faring anyway? Oh yeah, gonna bleed to death in 7 hours. Yeah, that's a lot of gunshot wounds. Wow. They had their nose nearly shot off with a revolver. They took 9 out of 10 damage to the nose. Yeesh. Pelvis was very badly damaged. Ah, man. That's nasty. We have lost all of our heal route on that medication. Oh my god. Oh, this is the same people. My god, it's just one person again. Well, I'm just gonna kind of let the they're wandering around. Well, then I'm just gonna let them wander around. I'm not particularly interested. Boar is a ferocious bacon ball. I mean, you're not wrong. I'm just gonna have to keep an eye on that raid, just make sure that we are ready for when they arrive. Red is living up to their name because they are literally covered in their own blood. Yeah, hopefully Nikolay can decide that being in a prison cell with someone who's naked and dying is probably not as good as, you know, joining us. And also is heavily malnourished again. What is wrong with him? He's like never ever being fed. Katsuna, are you shirking your warden duties? You are. And you really should, like, focus a little on that. I'm just saying. You've got a passion for doctoring, so you're gonna go up that a little bit. Bed rest is important, basic stuff, yeah. Hunting is irrelevant, like we've previously mentioned. Yeah, so basically, Dave, you're not going to be massively useful for some things, but as farming being our secondary doctor. Sorry, Pat, you've been replaced by someone who actually has an interest in being a doctor, whereas you were just kind of like, you know a bit but don't care. Someone who actually wants to do doctoring. That's what you want. Oh, the caravan's leaving. Well, Charlo's still going to die, but maybe just not quite as savagely. Why is Dave falling asleep outside? Oh yeah, because you don't have a bed yet, because we haven't built one for you. Well, yeah, maybe we should deal with that. How much wood have we got? We've probably got a lot more wood than I think. Yeah, you're not going to be happy sleeping out there. Why can't you still believe you're the dog? Well, Moneycam, you're there in chat, and we had one more person in the colony to rename. I mean, maybe I'm using the word person a little bit loosely. Dave, I think, oh yeah, you won't haul things because you're a savage or something. I don't know. Now let's haul the wood. Okay, the assault has begun. Well, they're just random sleeping animals. There's like a rat sleeping next to the club. Come on, Dave. Don't get stunned. You've got backup from 2, like, really, really inaccurate gunmen. Hey, how badly injured are you, Dave? Oh, minimal. I mean, your eye nearly got crushed, but you'll be fine. Yeah, no immediate danger. Just a bit of pain. Wow, we can't actually capture them because we've got no places to put them. So again, we may just execute this one, to be fair. Oh, I'm blind. They're dead. Pat, who's sleepier out of Wouter and Pat? Okay. Pat, you're a little bit less sleepy. You go bury the dead. Dave has decided that the best place to sleep, because he hasn't got his own bedroom, is in the prison cell with the prisoners. That's not what I would have chosen as the best place to sleep, but yeah, that's it's good. Well done. Oh boy. Okay, so we need to build a dedicated prison, to be honest, because at the moment that's really just a room that we made for future colonists. An actual prison would be a really cool idea. Could put it in the old mines. Well, not the old mines, but the mines. Yeah, I know. He nearly got his eye crushed, but that's fine. He'll get over it. It's just a bit black, you know. Maybe put the prison around here. And prison's not supposed to be a nice place, so we put it sort of like a little bit out of the way from the colony. If I could build us a wall along there and something like this. And then we could expand it by digging out the rock if we need to. Yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool with that. That will be built later though, and then we'll move the prisoners in there. I mean, I don't know what Nikolai's doing to Dave, but Dave probably doesn't want to know. Dave is good at cutting down trees, I'll give him that. I am tempted, Bernd. I really am tempted. Dwarf Fortress is gold. Gold. You're feeding, Nikolai? Oh my goodness. Trying to recruit. Yeah, here's some food. Now join us. We have a minor break risk. Dave, what's up with you, Dave? Serious pain. Well, yeah, okay, fair enough. You have been bludgeoned to near death, I suppose. Well, wow, I'm exaggerating that. You were mildly tenderized by an incompetent. And you're whinging about being in pain. Seriously? Observed a corpse, well, you know, slept on the ground, slept in the cold, ate without a table, uncomfortable. Yeah, you know what, okay, you've got a lot of good sensible things to complain about, I guess. Well, we're trying to get you another room built, but you know what? It doesn't really matter what happens at this point, because one way or the other, we absolutely need more rooms for people, so I'm just going to have to build a load. Though, put a bit of a gap there. I mean, we could make them out of stone. You know what, I'll make these ones out of stone. $89 meat. Need to keep an eye on that. Escaping? Oh yeah, because we did that. Don't worry, we'll okay. You finish that. And then have we just lost all of our progress? No, I don't think we have. Oi, get back in your cell. God damn it. Well, this didn't go as well as I'd hoped. I was hoping that everything would get built in a slightly different order, but I guess I should have thought about it. I don't think Nicolay's going to be quite as happy with having been bludgeoned to death. Well, tough. How is he anyway? Oh yeah, he's bleeding to death. It's cool. Oh, no, Dave's tending. Yeah, that didn't go as well as I'd hoped. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I think he's been missing the left middle finger since we originally captured him. Same with this entire left leg. Yeah, it's all these are the new wounds. Those ones are ancient. And he had a wooden foot on his right. It's like, this guy has had no luck in his life at all. He's not have any limbs left by the end of it. Is working wonders on Wouter. Yeah, it looks like he's all right. It looks like he's not that bothered. You know, as far as recruitment goes, he's still not got any resistance, mostly because we've tenderized his skeleton. But yeah, the recruitment possibility is also pretty much the same as it was before. Maybe Nicolay's gone berserk. Yeah, I think that was the old news, wasn't it? When we tried to arrest him for escaping his prison cell. Because, you know, it was a good idea to let him do that. So Dave, you now have your own bedroom. How awesome is that? Eh? Eh? You're even going to have lights in there as well, at some point maybe. If you're lucky. Just nicely. Oh, Dave, it's fine. You've got a bedroom now. You're even going to get tending to your injuries as well. How good's that? Your pain's gone down from major to minor. You've got your own bedroom. It'll have its own lighting soon. You know, and it's cool in the summer and warm in the winter. Oh, there's a party going on. Pat's throwing a party. Woohoo! I mean, Wouter's going to just drag loads of blood into the room. But hey, that's alright. Yeah, it's Dave that he doesn't like. Apparently, Wouter doesn't like Dave. Well, the Aurora. Yeah. Well, that's positive. There's a party with Pat and Wouter. I mean, there's no booze, and there's no food, and there's no music. But it's a party still, obviously. Pretty sure you need food, or music, or booze for a party. That's just my gut feeling. You need at least one or two of those things. And since they have none of those things, I kind of feel calling it a party's a bit... More like a book club, but without books. But at least that's only one thing that they're lacking. Whereas a party, they're lacking loads of things. Well, hopefully they're enjoying themselves. I mean, I guess. I mean, they seem to be. Once we get booze going, then that'll be all right. You know, we've got these hops growing. You know, they're over 2/3 grown. We're researching how to make booze as we speak. So, you know, the next party will be better than this party. Guaranteed 100% fewer bleeding people as well. It's gotta be good. It's gotta be good. Oh, this bit of an argument was happening then. Oh yeah, there's definitely arguments happening. There's some kind of insults. I want to see what was going on. Kitsuna wasn't involved in any of the negativity. Hang on, Dave subtly scorned Kitsuna's mother's attitude. So what? Dave said Kitsuna's mother was a bitch? I'm assuming that's roughly. Wouter and Kitsuna connected on the topic of liberalism. Oh my god, nobody likes you, Dave. Nobody. Who doesn't like Dave? Everybody. So everyone, should I say. Damn it, the joke failed. What can I say? But yeah, you're just like... Wouter viciously insulted Dave's hopes and dreams. Dave flagrantly insulted Wouter's honesty. I like how it's vaguely kind of specific in the sense that it's got as an angle, but it's generic enough for you to be able to fill in the gaps however you want. Yeah. Dave and Wouter just don't like each other. Nobody really likes Dave at all. Bet Pat's thinking, he's sitting in the corner thinking, this party, oh my god, no, I'm not arguing again, come on guys, no, not during this, this is the first party we've ever had, and you guys are at it again, and Pat's just like, that's it, I'm done, you know what, I'm just going to bed, screw you guys. Oh, now the party's over, everyone's eating. What, is Pat like, there will be no food at my party, and everyone's like, okay, and now the moment Pat leaves, everyone's like, quick, get the food. Quick, get the food while he's gone. That can't be a coincidence. Maybe it's the helmet. It's possible. It's like, yeah, exactly. Pat actually did cook loads of food. You can't see it on the screen, but he cooked loads of food, but it's all burnt, and he's all the wrong ingredients, and some of it looks like human excrement and smells worse. And it's like, you know, 10 out of 10 for effort, but minus billion for it to be literally poisonous. So they're just kind of politely pretending to eat it, shoving it under the table. And then once Pat goes, they can actually go and get the actual food that won't make them literally dead. Yeah, I think that, that's, yeah. I mean, Scorpio Rose, she's got the right idea. See, Dave's a better, although nobody likes Dave, you are better at tending to your you know, prisoners, I suppose. Are you actually even flagged as being a warden? No, you're just looking after them because they're like dying or something. Ooh, we're suffering now. Maybe, you know what would be great now that we've researched batteries? Making batteries. How wicked does that sound? Should we make a granite building for the batteries? I think that would be fun-dabby-dozy. I don't know where to put them, and my brain's saying that it's dead important for me to put them in the correct place, but I don't think anywhere is it actually specifically the correct place. Hey, you know what I could do? I could just literally just squeeze them in here. What's that? Sandstone. Or granite. We'll just put some... No, they're walls. You don't want to put walls. Yeah. We've got lots of wood somewhere. I wonder if someone could, you know, like refuel the generator. Well, wow, to get your shit together. And now you're going back to sleep? Really? Oh yeah, because you're injured and whingy. These walls need to be something else. Oh, Katsuna, you're going to actually train Monicam? Sure, what have I actually selected for him to be trained? Obedience. Yes, you must be obedient. Get back here and take your potatoes. Aww. All Monicam's good at is like being told to kill. He's too small to rescue people or to haul goods. You tiny Monicam. Tiny Yorkshire Terrier. You imagine the horror and the look on Raiders' faces when Kitsuna unleashes Monicam and Monicam just yap and the Raiders, oh my god, no, we can't possibly kill him, an adorable Yorkshire Terrier, and they'll flee in terror rather than actually try and kill a tiny little pooch. Yeah, I know, Pat, right. We've been really lucky so far with the sheer lack of actual enemies. Well, there go, Matthias, that's exactly what happened. So it might sound like a sort of strange thing, and that's because it is. So, yeah, I wouldn't worry too much. Yeah, you're taking a fine meal, but you're actually wanting to haul wood. That's what you want to do, Katsuna. You want to haul wood. That's like your favourite thing in the world. It's a shame that Dave is... That's why nobody likes Dave, because he refuses to do stuff like hauling, because it's beneath him. That's what it is. That's literally what it is. Yeah? Come on, recruit. Recruit, come on. We could do with one more hand on deck. I mean, Nikolai's, you know, he may be really good at melee, but missing a leg and, well, missing both his feet and then, like, the entirety of his left leg as well, and one of his kidneys, and, you know, a finger, and having all kinds of other injuries. Yeah. Yeah, may not be the best fighter physically, but he knows his stuff. Okay, that didn't work. Oh, yes. Right, so you get those granite blocks done. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to make specifically granite blocks. Make that a higher priority so you get the granite stuff for these walls. I mean, I could just rebuild the walls and tell them to be made out of some other rock, but it's kind of like, you know, you've got to have a certain perfection with these things, you know? God, that would be hilarious, Gamathias. That would actually be hilarious. It would amuse me greatly, actually. I like how Kitsuna took the stones to the storage and then immediately picked them back up and thought, oh yeah, maybe I'll hold them to the construction site. Healthier people. Yeah, intense pain, hideous environment. Well, it wouldn't be so hideous if it wasn't covered in your own blood. And you're only producing because you tried to escape. So, and also the intense pain, also escaping. Don't try and escape. You're going to stay here forever. Oh, David's training Monicam as well. To be an attack dog. This can only end badly, you do realise this. It's going to be like one of the most useless attack dogs ever. I'm going to specify this as a roof right now, so that they build the roof, and then we can... Oh, there's another meteorite. What's it made of? More slate! Still doesn't make sense. Pretty sure slate is only created, you know, because of layers of rock or some kind of geological activity. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty damn sure it's not in space. Yeah, we need to look at our food supplies. We've got lots of food outside, but nobody's bringing it back in. And it's going to rot. Although the potatoes do actually last a long time, in fairness. What's this? What's the bleeping all about? Fall has begun. Yeah, we need to just get some food going. Maybe we go boar hunting. Yeah! Maybe Dave and Pat could go boar hunting. Maybe they could bond over the event. Well, Kitsuna tries to recruit Nikolai. And then whatever Nikolai becomes, we don't know what Nikolai is going to become. But Nikolai will become someone. Damn it, Pat. I get that you're cleaning the blood, but I'd rather you haul the potatoes. Ooh, what's this? Oh, I see. So these other tribes, whatever groups, they just slowly increase their dislike of you over time. Oh, that's not good. Dave. Hmm. Oh wow, the food's also gone down again. Yeah, I think Pat and Dave need to go stabby stab some nom noms. As soon as trying to recruit Nikolai again. Now, wasn't it down to the south where there was an absolute load? Oh, hello. Nikolai, yay! We have a new guy. And what we really need, though, is to build more rooms. Or get the prison finished. There's lots and lots of different things that we could be doing right now, actually. Because Nikolai does not have a place to sleep. How much wood do we have? We have enough. But I kind of do want to make up... what have we got? Sandstone blocks. Sandstone is not exactly the strongest of stones. But I can begin to build something out of sandstone. Kitsuna. Stone blocks. Nikolai, you're not particularly healthy. Pat's gonna cook food. Ugh. People are just gonna have to accept. Actually, we've not got. Oh, a mad ibex. Oh, you know what? That's actually quite a good thing. Because that means the food's coming to us. It's like perfect timing. Good job. Good job. Okay, Dave, Pat. Let's get you guys. Excellent. Dave had a bit of a beating then, which is fair enough. Then again, we can just prioritize immediately the butchering, and then he'll immediately just carry it to the butchering. Yeah, that works. Well, Nikolai's earning his keep, trying his best anyway, fueling things. Beer, though, Paul, beer. I mean, you can argue as much as you want that, you know, smithing would have been a better choice, but beer, you don't understand the importance of beer. Now, let's have a little look at... Oh, Nikolai. Yeah, we need to name Nikolai, don't we? Who is in chat? Have we got any adepts that are in chat that aren't represented here? And no, Monicam, you can't get upgraded from dog to random legless, footless melee man. No. Okay, who's been chatting the most? Or who's been chatting a lot? You know, Paul was you were whinging. Chosen One, you've been there for quite a while. You know what? I'm feeling Chosen One-y at the moment. Yeah. And what are you like, Chosen One? Wow, what a great surname. And you're a nudist. You know, Nikolai Colon. And you're a nudist. But you have a great memory. You can't remember where you put your clothes, but you can remember everything else. Oh boy. Well, if that is the case, oh, how do you do this again? I thought it was in gear. Is it in gear? You can specify. It'll be restricts then maybe. It'll be in somewhere here. Assigns. Here we go. So Chosen One, current outfit, nudist. You are actually going to be really, really happy. You just need to, you know, get your kit out, you know, or get your kit off. Get your kit off and get your tackle out. I don't even know anymore. There we go, he's naked. And now he's got plus 20 on his mood. Chosen One, you are just like happy now. You're like, yay! I can disturb everyone. Chosen One chatted about practicing with darts with Katsuna while naked. I'm not even sure how practicing darts. Is there an innuendo in there? Is that like a euphemism that I can do with that? Practicing darts? I mean, yeah, I suppose, but I dread to think what that would entail. So, Chosen One. You have got a passion for research, but you're not quite as good as a Kitsuna. But I am going to put you on 3 for your researching and stuff like that. You've got a passion for construction, so I am going to put you on construction duty. At least so you can do construction. So get rid of hunting, because I manually do that. Burned, I don't think everyone's going to go nuts completely because they're naked, but... wardening, sure. Swap that around a bit. I think I know, Pat, it's ridiculous. Amount of like dislike amongst the colonists is pretty damn extreme. Wow, nobody is very arty. Katsuna, you're the closest person to art that you can get for very, very low priority mining and quarrying for you. I keep forgetting that there's quarries. It's like one of the mods that I have. We need to kind of sort you out though, Chosen One. We need to sort you out with some, well, you know, a wooden leg. I was about to say wooden kidney then. No, that's not going to work. A wooden leg. You're like the ultimate pirate. You know, it's not like just a peg leg. You're going to have like a peg leg and a peg foot on the other leg. It's badass. Advanced level 2 pirate. Pump that up even more. So we've got lots of granite blocks. So Chosen One. Oh, you're so slow. I mean, I know why you're slow, and it's kind of like adorable and pathetic at the same time. And you're the one that's going to be hauling loads of granite bricks. Are we sure that you're the person to be doing this? With your knife head wound? I can't believe who has it actually that shot your leg off? We don't know who shot your leg off. Was that already shot off when you got... I don't think it was. I think we've just kind of forgotten who did that. But I'm pretty sure it was one of us. Oh, look at him limping away. Hobbling. Desperately trying to deliver some bricks. Kind of endearing. What are these weird plants? Wild heel root. Oh god, why have I not noticed these? You know what? Let's just do a harvest choice. We're trying to avoid the plants that aren't quite ready to be harvested. Absolutely loads of like wood that just sits there, desperately waiting to be done. Okay, we're getting the battery compartments built. There's a roof on them. As far as I'm concerned, that's enough for me to decide, yes, batteries. Now, we don't have enough steel for them yet, but there's an easy solution to that. you've got an infection. Dave, you have an infection. Oh my, why has nobody treated you? Sooner. Honestly, you are not doing your job. Pretty sure doctoring is like massive top priority. You know, it is literally #1 priority, Katsuna. Why? Why would you let Dave down? Oh, actually, then again, I don't think you like Dave, do you? Actually, no, you're not. You don't dislike him that much. Okay, it's been treated. The infection has been treated with a very highly effectiveness. But yeah, you're gonna be messed up at some point. You really should get bed rest, Dave. Go on. Oh, he's gonna just eat his fine meal. I'm guessing none of those injuries really count as severe enough. Make you a leg. Yeah, well, there is that. There is that. The whole making you a leg thing would probably be a good idea. But I'm not 100% sure whether we can even make basic prosthetics right now. Or are they going to be, like, you know... Well, it's not going to be the stonecutter's table. I don't think it's going to be the sculptor's table, no. I'm not 100% sure in this particular version how to make you a wooden leg. Might just be like a crafting spot. Because, yeah, there are actually crafting spots, which are kind of a bit weird, you know? Caravan request. What the hell is that? I even want to know. A nearby settlement, Tinaja, contacts you with a special trade request. They would like to purchase painting supplies. In return, they offer lots of silver. Yeah, there's a problem with that. Yeah, we don't have painting supplies. Hell, I don't even think our colony understands what paint is. I don't know whether or not that's even a thing that we can actually do. I have no idea. Right, Dave, how's your infection going? Oh, your immunity is skyrocketing. But then again, the efficiency of the treatment was 93%, and it was using proper medicines rather than roots that we dug out of the earth. So, yeah, that makes sense to me. Dave is generally unhappy because of his hideous environment. I do need to set someone to like top priority clean. I'm actually thinking of making it you. No. There we go. I think Pat should be our cleaner. Because you're not really good at anything. Just saying, you're really not good at anything apart from cooking. So basically, you cook, you clean. Oh my god. You are just going to do all the cooking and cleaning. While you're not, you know, sleeping outside because we've yet to build you a bedroom. It's fine. I'm sure it's absolutely fine. Let's prioritize Dave's treatment, because otherwise, you know, gonna end up dying, which we don't want. Oh, the quality was 100% as well. That's good. That's good. I don't think that this infection's going to kill you, Dave. I think we're probably good. Where's the sandstone? Where's the nearest lump of sandstone? Because, you know, I've got to have the stone matching. It's got to be. Oh no, I don't think we've... Oh, hang on. Here we go. I like the fact that you get all the different colour stones, especially because you can end up make like chessboards and other cool looking patterns and alternative things, like for wedding sites. One of the things I really like to do is to make fancy places for people to get married. Ta-da! Chosen one. You actually now have a bedroom. I mean, it's kind of in perpetual darkness, so... And we don't have the steel. So we really could do with... yeah, here we go. Wow, we actually have batteries now. And they are hooked up to the grid. How dare you? How dare you how dare you two just... No, you absolutely haul that steel to storage. And you can build the bloody power conduits. Batteries are charging up. Awesome. They're in solid, you know, solid brick rooms. So this should, in theory, be fairly resilient. Dave, you're not going to die. Your immunity is racing ahead of your actual infection. Oh, we've got our first crop of hop. Crop of hops. Crop of hops. Crop of hops. Raw resources. Now, I do vaguely remember that certain things, like these, weren't stored in fridges. Yep, chosen one is fully healed. I think Dave is also, you know, fine. We've now got Red is our only prisoner. We are running low on the noms because that ibex has only gone so far, of course. Now, question is, where else is there tasty animals? Well, down south is definitely a place where there are some. So, Pat, Dave, don't care what you're doing, get down here. Obviously, if we see anything on the way, definitely grab it. Oh, there we go. Dave, stab that turkey to death. Colonist needs treatment. Dave needs treatment. Yeah, but honestly, we're probably fine. He's 93% immune. I think he's fine with that. Oh wow, the turkey's just going at it. Don't shoot Dave. There we go. There we go. Honestly, Dave's already been scratched and bitten and pecked, and honestly, poor Dave. Oh yeah, you'll never do hauling, will you? Yeah, I'd forgotten about that. Fine, we'll go and do it this way then. Batteries are going well, charging up nicely. Do hops add a spring in your step? Oh my god, seriously? I mean, oh, hey Foxtail, how you doing? I didn't see you there. Yeah, we've got like 5 colonists now. It's like, what the hell's going on? We've got cotton as well. We're doing alright. Random berries that haven't been hauled into storage. Tending to Dave. Let's have a little look at Dave. Developed immunity. Good, I'm hoping therefore he doesn't get treated for that. But he still needs treating in other ways. Heal root would be fantastic. What's our growing skills like now? Oh, 11. I think that's sufficient for, you know, growing some heal root. There it is. Wow, that room is so bloody. Dave's gonna be alright. And we've got some more meals coming in, but we definitely need more meat. You know, I could make a load of simple meals if need be, but they're not quite as good, are they? Let's face it, they're not quite as good. I could probably have like 10 simple meals at all times where possible. I mean, the priority is fine meals, but we've got so much raw materials. Having those meals so that people don't eat raw things. So the rest of that steel is sorted now. It makes no sense that they would cook a simple meal when the fine meals are higher in the priority list and they have all the goods required. Actually, no, let's leave the power on that. Let's chosen one doing? Oh, he's come to dig a grave. That's good of him. We could probably do with maybe some sarcophagi. Well, it's not a peg leg, I think it's just a wooden foot. It is just, you know, a small wooden foot. Oh, god damn, why? Why, Kitsuna? You just, no. You know what? No. Just no. That's what's been happening. It's like, Kitsuna, oh, I can cook simple meals. Yeah. You can. Stop using up the meat to cook simple meals. I kind of feel like I need to put the details of that so that that can only be done by someone of high skills, like Pat. Because then, at least then, when Pat thinks, oh, it's time to cook, he'll then cook the fine meal. Well, Dave's going for with the getting the heel root planted. We've got a neat little bunch of farm plots. I think that's doing all right. Most people are moderately happy right now. Could do with a little bit more entertainment, and we could also actually. Where's the best? Oh, there's a beautiful chair. Reinstall here. Now we have beds for everyone. Well, chairs for everyone in the dining room. That's what I meant. Oh, Kitsuna and Dave just straight at it with the insults. Kitsuna flagrantly disrespected Dave's abilities. Ha! You can't walk properly, says Kitsuna to Dave. And Dave's like, well, that is true. Because, you know, blood loss and infection and actually the stab scar. Where did that come from? Just a random stab scar. At least Dave can plant heel root. Well, that's all the food, all the meat cooked. Yeah. What is Pat's level of skill? 7. So if I turn around and go... Oh! No, I can put the detail and say, do not use meat to make the simple meal. And don't use that, just always use vegetables. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Because now we can unsuspend that task and have a few simple meals, just as a kind of a buffer for when we run out of fine meals. And anyone will cook them, but they won't use meat to cook them. Fantastic. That actually works fine. Because at the moment we've got a decent amount of plant matter. And look, Kasuna's actually going to cook a simple meal. Purely out of potatoes and rice. That sounds very, very stodgy. temperature's a little bit cooler than it's been. It's getting down to, you know, semi-comfortable temperatures. What are we doing with red? Oh yeah, we're not doing anything with red. Is red any good? Or are we just gonna let them go? Good at construction, good at crafting. Crafting's, yeah, no artistic though. Undergrounder. Not bothered by darkness, blah blah blah. Quick sleeper. Okay, that's fairly good. And also staggeringly ugly. Just cave child, who then became a weaver. Alright then, Dave. Well, thanks for watching. I will catch you later. To be honest, the stream's not that far from ending, to be fair. So, you know. I think that it could be useful to recruit this person. There's nothing that they can't do. They've got no major passion, though, you know? No major passion, except for those two things. But, you know what? Yeah, we might as well try the recruit. Exactly, Gomathius. Oh yeah. Some of these rooms are getting quite cool now. The weather is definitely changing. Yeah, wow, and it's actually really cold in there. Okay, it's time, I think, for putting a heater in here. And I'm going to have to also put a heater in here and expand things a little bit more. How much steel we actually have? We've got a reasonable amount, but we could definitely do with more. There we go. Now we've got reasonable temperature rooms inside. We've got crops growing. We don't really have a lot of meat. We need to go on a completely mental, like, meat drive. That's cleaning dirt. Ooh, there's no place to store it. You know what? Yeah, we just always are going to need bricks. That's limestone. Limestone. Yeah, let's get the prison cell sorted. Crafting spot. Knife club, tribal wear, smoke leaf joint, collate books. Okay, interesting. There's not a huge amount you can do with that crafting spot, but I was curious. Now, question is someone going to deal with the fact that Red is now not in escorting prisoner? Yeah, here we go. Come to your new home, Red. Yes, it's so much better than the last home. Oh, you'll like it here. Yes, yes you will. It's beautiful. Well, Dave, it's not that temperature inside where you are. There we go. I'm going to dump Red in this hole and possibly just let them rot. Maybe. Nah. Standard prisoner thing of trying to recruit them is not a bad idea. They haven't got as much resistance as the last person. Sure. I guess that's true. What's your point? What are you trying to get at, Matthias? Okay. Here we go. Turn off that generator. We can then start using up a little bit of the electricity from the batteries. Otherwise we're just wasting it. At least this way we can preserve a little bit of wood. I like how Katsuna is actually consolidating all of the piles of stuff. But what I also think we really need... Okay, limestone. How much limestone have we got? We absolutely need to extend this. There we go, slowly but surely, extending storage. Yeah, we've run out of meat, so it's all simple foods now. We need more meat. We need a lot more meat. And we've got the capability of keeping it preserved, so it's not like we can't just go on a mad run and butcher a hell of a load of creatures. Yeah, we've got 5 people. Shouldn't be too difficult to get a good lot of meat in stock. Wow, it's really gotten cold. A surgical operation. I don't know whether that sounds like a good idea. I have no idea, Pat. I think Katsuna's just been really, really busy. I mean, I could crank up the priority of research, but I just kind of feel like maybe that's not such a great idea. trying to recruit red. Well, I think that they need to be further apart these days, Gumathius, but it creates a kind of an airlock to stop the cold from draining too quickly, or rather to stop the heat getting in so quickly. But I think they need to be like an extra distance apart, I think. Dull barrack. Well, we can stop it being a dull barrack. Ta-da! You're not living in a dull barrack anymore. See? Look at that. Instant improvement. What else can we remove from Kitsuna's list of jobs? Yeah, all of that, to be honest. I mean, but then again, that's not going to be done while there's research to be done. But crafting will get done. Tailoring, smithing, construction, that's the main thing, I think. There's wardening that needs doing, and there's construction that needs doing. So, that's being done at the cost. See, that's not going to change too much while there's still construction. Yeah, I trust Kitsuna to do those sorts of things. Kitsuna, you need treatment, but apparently you've... Oh yeah, your tending expires in 2 hours. But you're back researching again, you'll be happy to know. Kitsuna's now laying in bed. Okay, right, Dave. Yeah, here we go. Food restriction lavish. Yeah, let's have a little look at the chosen one's health then. You're saying that if I had an operation it will just kind of like be built? Harvest heart. No. Let's get this. So it's the left leg definitely needs. It's all peg left leg. Chosen one apparently is not ready for surgery. Oh, here we go. Let's see what, and then we'll call it. We'll call it a day. Oh, chosen one looks a bit ready. Okay, Kitsuna, it's time. It's time. Oh, I know that the one with the bionic implants and stuff, we're obviously not quite at the point of being able to make some advanced fancy bionics, but why we need medicine to install a peg leg, I don't know. Isn't it just like you just glue a peg? What are you installing peg leg? Oh, so it literally is, you just get a lump of wood. I thought you had to make the peg legs. Could have sworn that that must be the mod that I'm thinking of. Oh god, this is going to go terribly wrong. What are you doing? How is this amount of squelchy, bloody incisions sounds going on? This is not needed. This is not needed. Okay, well, you have a peg leg. I hope you're happy. Well, that went surprisingly well. Good. I mean, to be fair, Kitsuna is pretty damn good at medicine. So, yeah, it doesn't surprise me too much that that they've done well. But still, there was a little bit of an umming and ahhing about whether or not that was going to work out. Okay, guys, I'm going to call the stream there. I think we started a bit earlier, and obviously we're finishing a little earlier than normal. But you know what? I think we're doing all right. We've got 2 more recruity people. We've 2 more people we've joined in. We've got 1 person who's probably not going to live because, you know, they're sleeping on the floor in a dark room. What you gonna do, eh? What you gonna do? I think it's all good fun, you know. So I'm gonna call it there. I'm gonna save it, and yeah, we're gonna start again anon another time. It'll be next Wednesday. I'll carry on this particular game, and we'll see how far we get before we all die horribly. Sound like a plan? Sounds like a plan. Oh, hello. Hang on. We need to expand that zone. Hey, presto! Look at the storage. How much? Yeah, we've got all that. Floors, concrete, done. Look at that, sorted. What are the floors here? I don't know. Whatever. So I will see you guys anon. Until next time. Thank you very much, Pat. I try my best to be cool. And I will obviously save this. And yeah, we'll see how things go on next time. I'm going to save it. And I would like to thank my adepts of Ancient King, that Monicam, Shadowsec, Pat Riot, and Dave Everyone, because they help support the streams, help support the channel. They do their thing, they get the fancy symbols, they get little emoticons, emojis, because, you know, that's the way the YouTube thing works. So feel free to join up and become a member, or why I call you guys adepts, because that's just more appropriate to this channel. And thanks again to Scorpio Rose as well, who made that awesome art for me, because it is. And she's rolling her eyes at me, but yeah, exactly. But she did, because she's amazing. And yeah, I know Matthews is good, isn't it? You see? But anyway, wish her well, because she's ill today. Bless. So I'm gonna leave it at that, guys. Thank you everybody for watching, and cheerio.